Drodzy Państwo, ruszamy w podróż dalszą, a przed nami, dwie sekundki, a przed nami wystąpienie kolejnego partnera konferencji, firmy Huawei. Serdecznie zapraszam na scenę naszego gościa z dalekiego kraju, pan Yang Huang, Channel Director Huawei. Serdecznie witam.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry I can only speak English and make myself as clear as possible. Because I was just on board in Poland for 5 months. Only several words I can quote, like dzień dobry, dziękuję, and let's say Lastovia. Those very common words. So most of my words I can only speak English. I apologize. And okay, I will start my presentation today. So this is me. My name is Yong Huang. It's directly call me Yong. I'm formerly working in I already worked in Europe for 10 years, and the former years were in the Benelux, Netherlands and Belgium. And from beginning of this year, I moved to Poland, responsible for the partner sales of Poland, Ukraine, and the Baltic 3 countries. Yes, I'm here just to use 30 minutes to introduce Huawei, our product, our solution, and how we integrate with our, let's say, Europe customer, include, let's say, Poland customer education sector as well. So, general introduction of Huawei. Actually, we are a very big company with more than 200,000 employees over the world. But more than, let's say, 55% of our employees are working in R&D. And while, as you see, our, let's say, R&D investment over the world is ranking number 5. And our business and the R&D research center is over more than 170 countries. And this is headquarters of our company, which is located in Shenzhen. We are very warmly welcome if any of you can visit us or join us for our China trip as well. Later on, I will show you some slides or the invitation as well. So we are talking about our general business. So Huawei, we are not only doing the enterprise business. We do a lot of businesses from the carrier like T-Mobile or P4. They are all our customers in Poland. For me and my colleague like Carolina or Robert, we are working for the enterprise. So talking about the general revenue or the scale of the company, is more than 120 billion USD last year in 2024, and you will see very interesting. Let's say the graph is, the revenue of the company decreased in 2021 since 2019. There is a very well-known thing why it's reduced, why it's decreased, because we have the U.S. government have a problem with us. It will make us a lot of difficult in the first 3 years. But since 2021, you see from 2022, there is a 0.9% increase, but from 2023 until 2024, our business, let's say the development of the company is back to the normal way. So let's say what I say, we confidently say we overcome the issue made by the U.S. So the company is already back to the high point after 2019. But what is make this? As I said, we have a business ICT infrastructure. That's our response for the enterprise part. There's also like a smart devices, like for the phone, for a pad, or for the watch, something like that. Digital power, also very popular and famous at this moment, especially in Europe. A lot of countries, our solar system, our battery system is very popular for enterprise and consumers as well. And the intelligent automotive solution is more about the cars, but now you see it's increased a lot. But the revenue perspective is still quite small, only because before a year we don't have that business. And those businesses are now available in China only. There's a lot of less cars, but unfortunately it's not landed in Europe or in Poland at all. So what make us, let's say, what make Huawei from the ban to back to the high-speed growth? The only thing is, we have a high investment in R&D. As you see, we have some lab called 2012, and more than 13 years. And Hysinicom, Hysinicom is a company where is dedicated for the chipset, chip design and manufacturing at all. Not only this, because this is more, from the company perspective, from the chipset, from the algorithm, from the mathematics, from the chemistry, all those kind of fundamental perspective. The company is working on and invest on to make sure we can provide not only the product but the full solution for the whole ICT or those kind of industry related. And this is just a quick glance of what some kind of let's say new product which we already announced in the past 1 year. So the first threefold smartphone or trifold smartphone. So you can fold 3 times. While it's the weight and the height is a thing, is also like when it's folded, it's like a regular phone. While end of last year, we launched Huawei Mate 70, which the performance is also boosted from the former version more than 40% higher. And there is also a double fold phone, which I also use this double fold phone. While this phone can support Ethernet communication, more than 3 Ethernet, and also all those kind of ranking stuff. This is really based on the manufacturing capability of the company to make sure we provide the good product and service to our customer. And also, by the way, we're also doing the cars. But as I mentioned, the cars is only in Chinese market. And those cars, you see, this logo is not a Huawei logo because this is a Huawei inside. We are dedicated or working more on the ICT ICT, they say, industry. The brand of the car is combined with another Chinese company in China, where the concept is Huawei inside. So the basement is all in Huawei, but the brand is in another company, something like that. We are talking about the Huawei, a Chinese company, but actually we are in Europe for more than 22 years. And the slogan for us, we are in Europe and we are for Europe. What is behind? We are not only, we are coming here today just to earn money to sell our product to our customers and we go. No. We already been here, as we said, more than 20 years. And we have more than 13,000 employees over Europe. And, a lot of research center and cover almost all the countries in Europe as well. And as you see from this picture, we have 5G factory, research instruments, a lot of them, like the blue one, cybersecurity center, which is dedicated in Brussels. And supply center in Hungary and in the Netherlands. And in Hungary, there is also a factory. So most of our product offered to Europe customer is manufactured or assembled in Hungary. And also like a customer training center or technical support center. And from Romania, we support 24/7 support for all of the customer over Europe and 375 days. So and all of those is to make sure, for example, we can have a 1 week quick delivery in 1 week circle, and 2 week circle is more bigger size, including the Nordic countries as well. And this is not for all the product, but mostly you will see this is for our fast shipment and for the support or RMA process for most of the scenario and our customers. And And we are continually working on to build some new factory, like in Strasbourg. There is the wireless factory in France, something like that. Yeah. And and we're talking about Poland and the nearby Ukraine and Baltic as well. So for our Poland rep office, we are working as a rep office. We include, let's say, the 5 countries. Of course, the biggest one is Poland, and our rep office in Warsaw. And the revenue last year is also 3 of the country have 2 times. Next year we call it the double digital growth in 2024. Now it's already May in middle of 2025, but we are still working on for the H1 let's say performance as well. The point here we want to share is not only Poland and Ukraine as well. You see, Ukraine last year we achieved more than 100 million business in Ukraine. Not say we are earning money there, but we are always with a customer in Ukraine, and we have a bigger rep office there as well, and our employees, local employees and the Chinese employee like me, they are also work there. And I have the visa, will also be in Ukraine next month as well. So we are always stay with our Ukraine customer, no matter how difficult it is. And so we're talking about the product. So yes, what product or what solution we will sell. So most of the time we are selling our network and the storage. Network and the storage. Here I just show some highlight of our first network. So network product, as I said, this is the Wi-Fi or wireless solution from our portfolio, which is again the Gartner Magic Quadrant leadership from, let's say, from 2020, already from 2023. Now is the 3rd year we are continuing in the leadership of a Gartner Quadrant, Magic Quadrant. And there is if some of you are already our customer, you know how the product is, and there is some strange point. Maybe I will not show too much details. If any of you have any question or any want interest in, you can contact us later on. And also this one is about it's also another quadrant for our data center switch. To our data center switch. This one is actually finished gating in 2025. So for data center switch, we are also in the leadership of Gartner Quadrant, Magic Quadrant. And so what kind of solution we provide for our network? So network, you can see some words, number 1, number 2, number 1. I mean, if it's really number 1 over the world, we put it number 1 there. If it's number 2, of course, it's a number 2. So, while we are actually accompanying from those kind of telecommunication, we're very good at, the 5G or even 6G, and also those kind of network stuff for sure. The biggest competitor for sure is Cisco. Cisco is the very strong US company for sure. And we are kind of, even you don't know us, but you may be surprised there is a lot of number 1. But if you become our customer, you will feel, yes, you deserve the number 1. So the solution we provide is covered, from the endpoint, from the AP, to the cloud engine, the data center switch, or to the WAN, to the LAN. Here is a data center network as well. So end-to-end solution provided by our network solutions. For education, we have a lot of good user case over Europe because the network, this is the education or university campus is really one of the biggest customer or let's say scenario we are working on, and we are quite good at doing those build those kind of solution for university and education customers as well. This is for the network part, and then I said the second biggest product or solution we sell is the storage. Talking about the storage, I'm so proud. Our storage is the only one who being recognized as let's say, by the Gartner as a customer-based choice in 2024. So this is not made by us or built by us. Behind this is a lot of customers. They choose us and they feedback to Gartner to say, why I choose Huawei. Not only about the product, but about the service behind those products. So if you, as a customer, you feel happy, for sure, you will have feedback positively. But this is not only one customer, but more than hundreds, thousands of customers, their feedback and their voice to show from there. So we're so proud of doing that. And so what's the unique thing or why you think your storage is good? I can show you from this slide. We have more than 8,000 R&D guys working for storage, dedicatedly on storage R&D. If only talking about storage R&D, let's say we have most of the R&D guys working in this industry versus no matter HPE, NetApp, or other vendors as well. So, and more than 3,200 patents as well. R&D center research covered, let's say, 12 R&D center over the world as well. So, two more words I want to share with you. So first is number two. Our storage revenue over the world for the all-flash, we are ranking number 2. Maybe before today you even never heard of Huawei. You are doing storage. Yes, we are doing storage, and we are doing quite good. And from all-flash perspective, we are ranking number 2. Dell EMC is number 1. Well, and next say the global storage market is number 2, while all-flash is ranking number 1. And behind this, after for the Gartner quadrant leadership since 2016, we are already in the leadership. That's already for a long time. And this is not only we are doing the R&D things, but more of the things is our customer choose us and continually working with us as well. And this page is very boring. You see a lot of kind of boxes. Behind this, I just want to show you we are doing storage business, and the storage is cover all the scenario. No matter you're from, let's say, from 10 TB to 100 PB, or all kind of scale of the capacity, or no matter you have the let's say scenario of a block, file, object, archiving, or backup, all the scenario. And no matter what kind of industry, like a financial, like banks, energy, manufacturing, education, healthcare, we have a lot, all the kinds of solution we can from our side to match the customer's requirement. So also from a solution perspective, there is some kind of software to manage the data from the whole life cycle, not only the first year or first 3 years. Most of the time it can be 5 years, or 7 years, or 8 years. Some customer even ask, I need my data or the system working for 10 years. There's something, from the data management of the life cycle, we can manage it very well to customer as well. This page, I just end with my colleague as well. So this is also answering the concern. You are in Huawei in the US is not really good for you. You are not safe, or you have some issue, blah blah thing. I want to show you here is for the. This is a network. Another page is for the storage. Actually, we have the fully certification by Europe cybersecurity authorizing. So from the very beginning of the year until all of the year, we have a lot of certification from different countries in Europe, include the US as well. Those kind of certification is to make sure our product is certificated by a lot of official, let's say, cybersecurity organizations to make sure it's safe until our customer is safe. It's not if we can imagine if any of our products have any issue on the security or cybersecurity things, it must be on the top line of the news. We will not escape from that, but you will never hear that at all. We as an employee, we know how strict those things in the company, no matter from R&D or from our rep office employee perspective. And this is also for the storage as well. A lot of certifications from Europe. Just to have a show. This one is what we got, in 2023. Also show a lot of times. This is ANSI. It's authorized by the Prime Minister of France, and actually in behalf of France Defense, they use our storage and they release those kind of certification for our ocean store or flash storage. Now this is actually, I'm not sure if our vendor needs to do, but we are doing those to prove, our solution is safe enough to any of the customer you can use. Talking about the customer in Europe, this page I can only show, as I said, for our customer, especially for storage, in MSP, carrier, media, government, financial, healthcare, education, also in industry, we have some also big logos here. From manufacturing, Volkswagen, VW is one of our biggest storage customer in the world. And the carriers, T-Mobile, Telefónica, Vodafone, Orange, they are all our storage customer. Now, financial is even more critical. The money is also in the banks. A lot of banks also our customer as well. Education, I will show you some case later on. What kind of a scenario we are working in the education industry. So for our business in Poland, I show this picture here. I just want to share with you. Our target is, we have more than 30% of the increase. We will focus more on the ISP and the government. The government is more for the public. So for the public perspective, we will invest and we will engage with all of our customer from the healthcare and education as well. For education, that's why we are here. And the next page, I'll show you some historic invitation. This is the invitation we made 2 months ago. Well, it happened already beginning of May. So this is the invitation we sent to our education customer, have a China trip with us. So the China trip actually happened in the week 12th of May, where we visit our HQ, visit the factory and new R&D center, visit some university in China, in different city in China. For example, the South China University of Technology, that's also very top university in China, is located in Guangzhou, and the Southeast University, that one is located in Nanjing, and also some R&D centers in Nanjing as well. Those kind of trips. It's just happened 2 weeks ago, and some of our customer, or our university friends, join us. And there is some nice picture. I can show you some highlighted stuff, which is we just take let's say 2 weeks ago. The first is our new R&D campus. It's just one building, one simple building. It looks like a Europe style. Yes, we built like a Europe town in our new R&D center in Dongguan, which is near our HQ, and the training center with some group pictures. There's also our Polish customers inside. There's some picture in Shanghai. This is also in Shanghai. So visit different city to have visited our R&D center, visited some case sharing as well. And my colleague Robert take the needs to go back to China with us. And what I show here is in September. Actually, in the last week of September, we will also have the similar trip like this to China. I'm very welcome any of you. If you have an interest, you can join us. And if you want to have more detailed contact, please contact my colleague Robert as well. Yeah. And of course, without the China trip, we also have a lot of flagship over Europe. This is for the second half. We will have our Connect. This one is in Shanghai. And Huawei this network summit in Munich, also in September or August, with a very nice beer event as well. And Huawei Connect Europe normally will happen in Paris in November, and our field engineer club, which we will visit our factory in Hungary as well. Each year we will host those kind of Christmas event as well as our customer or potential customer. Welcome if you have time to join us. And some user cases I want to show very quickly. So actually, for our next year, we're talking about in education scenario, we do a lot of storage. I just show you some storage scenario, especially for your university and research centers over the Europe. So you can see there are actually three kind of type of scenario we see. The first is about sharing resources pool. So this is more about the block or file stuff where we see our Ocean Store, Dorado, or those kind of all-flash system. And the user case is a lot of from Germans, but not only Germans. From RWTH or another university in German. Another scenario is for the massive data backup and archiving. So those also a lot of cases which is use another model called Ocean Store Pacific. It's a distributed system. And here another one is about the HPC scenario. HPC scenario with our storage, like in Poland we have PCSs as a reference. And also there is a Belgian one called the VUB, it's a Free University of Belgium. This is also one of my customer before, which is as a research scenario. For those we are more target or working on those three big scenario, which our storage can very really match the usage. Here, just explore one of the case, and one of the biggest university cases in Europe. This is a hospital located in Aachen, in Germany. Yeah, RWTH. I can say this whole solution is more than 10 million euro. We invest in located in more than 6 sites of the country. We built like data storage pool for not only one university, but for, if I remember correct, more than 10 universities. They are working on the platform, which is a platform is built by Huawei. Our model is called Ocean Store Pacific 9550, those kind of stuff. And of course, there is also have some not only used for the HPC, but also for for the object or for the archiving, backup, and data database as well. And talking about the user case, PCSS. PCSS, we are so proud in Poland that we have this case as well, and it's quite famous in our company as well. They are since 2019, 2020 already our customer, and from the very beginning only the offline system now extended to as I said the Ocean Store Pacific. To build the cluster of the storage platform. And they are continually, working with us to have more comprehensively solution or storage solution from our side. And this is AGH. I remember correct, AGH customer also here on site. Thanks for your support and trust. Last year you bought our Dorado 5000, Ocean Store Dorado 5000, and the all-flash system for the database and the virtualization. And I understand correct, the customer will continually will buy some backup solution called Ocean Protect, and some another, like file systems as well in this year. But thanks again for our customer in Poland to continue to choose us. And one more thing. Here is a new product. So this product, you can see from the very beginning of the entrance, there is a big screen with Huawei logo. We call it Idea Hub. Idea Hub is a big screen, especially for our education scenario. So from Idea Hub board, B2 or all those kind of models, this is you can see this one. The first one is without camera. It's just for the education scenario as a whiteboard or just a present. While those upper one is with camera, it's more for the collaboration and let's say for the you have a meeting or put in the office or put it in some meeting room, something like that. So the price is also because now we are, even from 500 euro. Start from 500 euro one piece to expensive 6,000 or even more. There is a screen. It's more than 138-inch big screen. It will be more expensive. I didn't put it here, but the price level from this model or from this product is also can meet all kinds of requirement of a big screen or the collaboration scenarios. This is like a concept how the EDU hub. You will find the real EDU hub. It's called EDU hub S3. It's a 65-inch one in the entrance, but you have a bigger one like a 75-inch or 86-inch stuff. It's quite an affordable price compared to Microsoft or Cisco solution as well. To put it in the meeting room, just without any cable, wireless, only power cable is enough for all the scenario, meeting or whiteboard, any of them. Okay, that's all from my presentation. Thanks very much. Just on time. Yeah, thank you.